Welcome on the channel. What's today? Today I will disassembling this kitchen carcass. Why? Maybe I love it to disassembling and assembling. Not, I made mistakes during assembling and it's a problem because this part stand out too much and I cannot hide the drawer under the edge of worktop. Forget about this worktop, it was a big mistake. Anyway, so I have to take out, means to tell the truth, disassembling like a 1/3 half carcass, make it shorter and fill back. Great. How come? I'm not pretty sure what's the reason, because right now when I start measuring it shows, so it's okay. To tell the truth, I don't know. Seems everything okay except this shelf is really here is a gap. It should be no gap at all. Probably this worktop. With this worktop, this was one of the most stupid ideas because it cost me a lot of work. Maybe. Yeah, take a look here. This worktop. Okay, so I have two options: try to repair it, but later on I have to replace it anyway. It was wrong technology, because take a look. So my option is make it straight and move out from the back. How to this end is straight, nearly. So how come the front? Nothing good for meal. So means I have to chop it from this side and move it back for 5 mil. What I can do other way, I have some possibility, but means I have to shorten all parts of kitchen carcass. Not good, not option. we go for 51.7, and if we have trim more, we trim more. Shows, so I set two little. Here we take something, but in the middle nothing, so I have to move it at least 1 mil more. Second run. Seems it's okay, because everywhere I take something. In some places I just take only a varnish, but it's okay, because here we have sharp edge with nearly 90 degrees. We have to trim full edge to get this shape, like here. So right now we have nice edge. So right now we have 51.5, is a bit more, so 515. I decide to extend the workshop from the back. I have some offcuts, so I just clean it and we'll try to glue it from the back, then chop a bit and make it more to the front. I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but it was mistakes on the beginning, so right now we have to solve it somehow. That's the idea. It's a bit too much, but later on I can trim a bit also, so it's okay. Okay, so I add this, should be again, I don't want. Okay, so I add this button on the back, so it's extend everything, and I don't like it still, and it's always problem on the flat. Is easy to varnish with resin. In the edge not so easy. It means I have to do it again, but it takes a time. At least still after 24 hours it's still a bit soft. This resin sets incredibly long, and problem is in this moment, you know, it's a I just block my table in a bracket, so I'm stuck in work. Okay, let's say I will do it in the evening. This one in the night, and right now I take it from the table. To tell the truth, this gap should be also filled to the end by resin, but I don't know. Maybe I just fill it with kind of sealant. Again, I'm not happy with this workshop. It wasn't the best idea, especially for campervan. Okay, so nearly it's done, I hope. It means I repair it. As I told, you know, I made a mistake, but and later on when I start checking the few things, I found of course this is my fault. definitely my fault, but I found one thing more. This square are not square. This means it's something like a 3 mil here in this end. How come they can sell such a... It's no matter it's a cheap or not cheap. Tell the truth, I should be more suspicious, because I have few times when I bought cheap tool, not even in supermarket, like, you know, spirit level, and it's not worked properly. But this time I just bought it and use it, and because of this I found few problems later on. I don't know why. Right now I found. Okay, so let's say treat it as done. It's not done. I have to fit this piece of board, make the round corners. These corners will be round, and work over like a varnish on this edge, but it will be just time consuming and not interesting.